The hurricane's supposed to hit in 5 or 6 hours. Today's not the day for this for me, but whatever. Like, I'm very concerned about my community. I'm like really concerned about these buildings, these high rises that they're building. It is the day of the hurricane. I'm staying strong because I think about it too much, I start to cry. Pray for Tampa Bay. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Last video I posted was a Hurricane Helene vlog, and lo and behold, we have another hurricane. This hurricane is Hurricane Milton, and instead of going up towards the Panhandle, Milton is actually coming to me on his way to my house in Tampa Bay. I'm gonna make my coffee and we're gonna chat, okay? You moved to Florida. Florida has hurricanes. Always has, always will. No surprise to anyone. What is surprising is having 2 in the same area within 14 days. That is shocking. I don't think that happens very often. What a time to be a part of history, you know? So as you may know from the last hurricane, I was very unaffected because, like physically, because I'm in a high-rise apartment in a non-evacuation zone. So I'm very lucky in that sense, and I'm on a higher floor, so like even if it did flood for some reason, like Noah's Ark situation, I mean, it would compromise the bottom level of my apartment, which would be scary, but like my actual things would not have a flood risk. As far as I'm aware, I'm still in a non-evac zone. They've already evacuated 2 more evacuation zones than they did for Helene. For Helene, they only told evacuation zone A to leave, and they've already announced A, B, and C need to leave, and the hurricane's still 3 days away. We've been scheming some exit plans. There's several sticky parts of this. So as you may know, I've been talking about it for weeks now. I'm going on a cruise. The cruise is this weekend. Will it impact the cruise? Probably not, but it might. What that means though is that when I leave my house, I will not be coming back before my vacation. So I have to pack everything for my vacation ahead of time and then evacuate, and then from evacuation go to the cruise. But the silver lining here is that I'm probably just gonna evacuate to my parents' house, which is across the state. I was gonna go to my parents' house before the cruise anyway. We're just going a couple days earlier. However, another hitch is that the hurricane is planned to enter my county in Florida, cross the entire state through Orlando, and exit through my parents' county. I'm not actually evacuating the hurricane, I'm just evacuating where it's hitting the land first. I will still be in the path of the hurricane, as it stands at this moment. Oh, so to summarize what I just said, hurricane is coming to my county. The path of the hurricane is through my county, through Orlando, through my parents' county, which is basically the path of I-4, which is the main highway across Florida, where there happens to be a majority of the power lines that power the state. Here are some unknowns. 1, Brady works in healthcare, and we are unsure when he will be able to evacuate. Number 2, will my parents have to evacuate their house because they live right on the water? Probably not. Not out of the question. Number 3, will my parents lose power? Probably. We just need to figure out when Brady is going to be able to leave his work and then get the hell out of here. My plan was for this to be a get ready with me, prepare for my cruise vacation week, but it is turning into a hurricane evacuation vlog / prepare for vacation with me. Okay, quick update. Like, it's still blowing my mind that I'm doing 2 back-to-back hurricane vlogs. Brady heard from his work management that they're closing on Wednesday, and he said Thursday from 12 to 8, which doesn't make sense to me why they would be open from some like 7 to 12. Like, I think that was a typo. I'm not really sure what he's saying about Thursday. But they're at least closed Wednesday, and they're closing on Tuesday at 1 p.m., which is tomorrow. So I think he's gonna come home at 1, park his car, and then we're just gonna get the fuck out. It is 4:44, so I'm almost done with work. I have to send something out by end of day to like these people, and I'm going back and forth with this guy, and he's like looking over it now, so I'm like on the hook until he's like, okay, looks good, and I'm just like, today's not the day for this for me, but whatever. I'm trying to like complete my packing right now. So what I have in here is I threw a bunch of like t-shirts and leggings and athletic clothes in here that I'll wear at my parents' house, and then in here I have like all my swimsuits and like underwear and bras that I'm just gonna bring. I need socks to put in here too. The good news is we can do laundry at my parents' house until the power goes out. I also found out that my uncle, aunt, cousins, and their pets are coming. So it's gonna be a full house. We're gonna have a lot of people there. I don't have enough packing cubes to put every outfit in one. So I have like this pirate night costume I'm gonna put in here, and I will label that. Okay, I have 3 dresses that I can wear to dinner. This is one of the new dresses I got. It's just like this white maxi dress. This is my way of showing all the new clothes I got because I'm just simply too stressed to dedicate time to showing you everything. Some more cover-up pants. I can either wear these at the ports or on the boat. They're just like, kind of like beach pants. Tank top, all the tank tops I can wear with them. And then this is another shirt I got that has like Mickey ghosts on it. And then I just have another random outfit right here. I don't know. This is a mess. I just got an email with information about my work thing, so I'm gonna work on that for a sec and then get back to packing. Hi guys, a little bit later. Brady is bringing in the outdoor furniture. It's really annoying because today's probably one of the most stressful days of work I've had at this job so far, and the longest I've had to stay after, and it is the day before I have to evacuate from a hurricane. This makes me question the universe, but I relent. I'm like really concerned about these buildings, these high rises that they're building. People are still working. They're probably like securing everything, but I honestly have no words. Okay, in other news, I was kind of like frantic in the last clip when I was packing. However, I did pack all my stuff for the most part. The only thing that I have to put in there is my toiletries. I wish that I could have shown you what I packed, but I had to do it very quickly and sporadically whenever I had time, so things aren't going as planned, as you can obviously tell. If you watched my like fall, I think like fall in Florida vlog, or like 2 vlogs ago, I talked about like preparing for the cruise and preparing for fall, and how Brady and I were doing a 31-day shed. We are stopping today, so it was really only like a 28-day shed. Basically, we were just like on a cut, tracking our macros and stuff, and it was going really well. I'm like still kind of trying to do it, but it's just so chaotic trying to, like everything, you can tell, everything that's going on is very chaotic for me. So I can't really, I'm not forcing myself to track my macros, and we leave in like 4 days. So not really gonna make much of a difference anyway. Even 31 days didn't make much of a difference, but I did lose like, I think I lost like 11 pounds, which the majority of that was water weight. So I don't really notice, like I can't tell by looking at myself, I can't tell by the way my clothes fit, like everything is as usual. So I kind of said that in the video, like it's kind of like silly and like we're sort of doing it as a joke because we knew it would be useless, but it was just like a little mini challenge. But I actually might continue it after we get back. Like I might just like do it and see how long I can go, because it was actually like surprisingly easy. Like as long as I tracked things ahead of time, like when I meal prepped on Sundays, like I had the portions and all my macros laid out, like it was very easy to track everything. So I might keep doing it and like get fully snatched by summer, you know what I mean? It was easy, so I'm like, why not? But I'm also about to go on this cruise and gain 11 more pounds. So I'm gonna gain 11 pounds back and then 10 pounds of water weight on top of that from all the salt that I'm gonna be eating. Yeah, I mean, we're ending that. It was short-lived, semi-successful. I would consider it successful. I don't notice a difference, but I don't really care what I look like, honestly. So that's fine. Anyway. As you saw this morning, we did leave our apartment. We have ventured over to the Tampa side, the mainland, Brady had to work today. So I wanted to we decided that I was going to come with him, drop him off at work. He only has to work until 1, and then I'm gonna work from a coffee shop until he's done with work, and then we're gonna drive over to my parents' house at 1. It would just be easier if I was already over here. So that's why we left this morning. Wanted to make sure we got across the bridges without any like issues or any traffic. There was no traffic this morning, at least, to evacuate. And hopefully at 1 o'clock, it's gonna be such an obscure time that like no one is evacuating, but that's like, of course they're gonna be evacuating. Anyway, so I'm gonna go into this Panera to go work for the next 5 hours, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 4 hours. That's really it. We are on our way. We're taking the back roads. We're not taking I-4. Gas pumps are empty. Gas pumps are not empty. There's lots of people over there. Yeah, we've been driving by, what road is this? Do we even know? Route 60?
Yeah, I was gonna gatekeep it from the people so they know our secret way.
We're on route beep. We've been passing like a ton of like little gas stations, honestly. All of them have like little bags on the pump handles. And additionally, we've been seeing a lot of boarded up places, a lot of establishments with boarded up windows. The hurricane is currently, from what I hear, projected to make landfall on Wednesday night at like from like 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. or something like that. So in the middle of the night, which is the worst because I'm gonna be so anxious when I need to go to sleep. And it's not supposed to come over to where we are until I think, what was it, like midday?
Like 1 p.m. or noon.
On Thursday?
Yeah.
Okay, so like midday on Thursday. The Disney cruise that leaves on Friday canceled, which is really, it does not bode well for us. We don't even know if we're going on a cruise anymore. Crossing our fingers that we get to and that everything's okay. I think it would be a really, really, really big deal if Disney, it's a big deal if Disney cancels one cruise, I think, but for them to cancel both, I feel like would be kind of crazy. Okay. On my way to our on our way to my parents, working in the car. See you when we get there. Pray for Tampa Bay. I literally could cry, and I will cry thinking about it, but I'm staying strong. I'm staying strong because I think about it too much, I start to cry because I'm just so devastated for where we live. It's just awful, and I'm scared things will never be the same, and I'm thinking about it too much. Okay, bye. It is Wednesday, October 9th. What day is it? The 9th. And it is the day of the hurricane. It's supposed to make landfall tonight at some point, and then it will make its way over to where we are on the East Coast tomorrow at some point. Probably tomorrow, like midday, which I'm a little nervous for still. I don't know. I think it'll be fine. Like, some people evacuated my parents' neighborhood, but a lot of people didn't. If it floods, it floods. It's not going to be 15 feet of storm surge like it will be in Pinellas County, but it's going to be like, could be like 3 feet. I'm not really sure because like we're not really getting warnings about that, and my parents' house has never flooded before, but that means nothing, honestly. So I guess we'll see. We'll just come upstairs if that's the case. But I kind of didn't vlog yesterday because we came to my parents' house. We got here at like 5, and then I just like hung out with my family. My uncle and my cousins are here and their dog, and we're just kind of waiting around, I guess. I have to work today until the power goes out. And it just feels like really weird. Like I was telling people yesterday, like I feel like the anticipation is killing me. Like the build up for this one has been like so long, and we still don't really know where it's gonna hit. Like there's like, it's just been bouncing. Like it's going south and it's going north and it's going south and it's going north. And like we really, really want it to be south of Tampa Bay just because of the way the storm would surge if it's north or if it hits Tampa Bay. And the population density of Tampa Bay compared to the other parts of Florida, not that it should really hit anywhere, but selfishly that I want it to go south. But we don't really know until it gets here. It's been wiggling all over the place, so that's confusing. I'm not sure if it's gonna hit my parents' house. I think it's going to. Like I think it's going to literally be here. So tomorrow will be interesting. I'll let you know if anything happens. It's raining and it's thunderstorming right now, so it's already beginning. All right guys, it's very windy. I think it's about to start raining. The weather is declining. Sorry if you can't hear me over the wind, The water, this is a river. I think this is the Banana River, is calm. It's moving though. It's like quickly moving that way. It's about 2-ish on Wednesday. The hurricane's supposed to hit the opposite coast, the west side where I live, in 5 or 6 hours. And the east coast is already throwing a little bit of a fit. We're kind of preparing to lose power and stuff right now. Everyone's charging all their devices. My parents have gone through a couple of Category 1 hurricanes here and lost power for a bit, but everything was mostly fine. Over here where the water is, there's like a good 3 feet before the water could surge up. So at least we got that going for us. Maybe even 4 feet. So we'll see. I'm still a little concerned about the surge, but we gotta take it for what it is now, I guess.
Yeah.
I thought the same thing. It's loud. Hi guys, it is Thursday morning, Thursday, October 10th, I believe. The hurricane has come and left overnight. So the hurricane ended up making landfall in Siesta Key, which is right outside of Sarasota, I believe. So 40-minute drive south, 50 minutes south of where I live. But since the storm did hit south, that was really good for us in terms of storm surge. I haven't seen the aftermath quite yet of everything because everything happened overnight and it's 9 a.m. right now. I'm not seeing crazy stuff. I don't know. Things are still coming out. A crane did fall from one of the buildings they were building. It was a little bit too close for comfort. And also the Tropicana, where the Tampa Bay Rays play, got its roof blown off, which is crazy, but their roof is literally like a glorified tarp. Like, it was not, I don't really know. It should be fine for them to replace. All that to say, everything over there looks like a little bit better than expected, aside from those things that are like kind of a big deal. I'm not sure how the beaches have fared. I haven't seen anything about that yet. Hopefully I don't have to change my mind on that. Here though, on the East Coast, it hit here probably like early this morning, like 4 a.m. to 6 a.m. I didn't go to sleep last night until 2 because I was so like buzzing from everything going on where my home is. So I finally fell asleep at 2 and it was really loud and windy, and then I woke up again at 6:30 and the winds were like really loud, and the house was kind of, I could kind of hear like the house creaking and stuff. That was really it. We didn't lose power here. From the videos I've seen, my apartment didn't lose power at home. Everything is pretty much normal. There's no damages to my parents' house despite the wind. There was no flooding here. There are storm surge warnings until 1 p.m. today, so I guess we gotta keep an eye